All right. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Sunny. Morning, Bishak. Looks like everybody's working hard today. Okay, I gotta show you this before we get too far, before he moves. Oh my god, he's doing stretchies. Oh my god. Right on that heater vent. Just being a little cutie. 20-year-old man. Just chillaxing. Waiting for the heater to come back on. I've been at work these past 3 days because we're more committed than the post office. That's funny. Working from home today. That's good. Did you guys get a bunch of weather, Bishak? Is that why? It is desert time here still. Dry as a bone. Cold. I think we're finally warmed up to 31 degrees, but yeah, I think it was 23 when I went out to start my truck this morning to take my daughter to school. It was chilly. It wasn't frozen. It wasn't frostbitten across my windshield or anything like that, but it was cold for sure. Okay. So, Monday. It's a Monday. It's another Monday. Do I have anything to throw out there at the moment? I don't think I have anything to send pictures. Oh, okay. Aha! Ooh, fun weather. Ooh, you got that rain and then the freeze and then the snow on top. That's always fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. I was always the worst when we were doing, when I was doing construction work, and the rules were that if you could get your foundation in the ground before a certain date, then you could continue to work on the building all through winter. So we would always push to get concrete in and foundations in and stuff like that. And then we could do framing and stuff during the winter time up in Truckee, which if you don't know where Truckee is, that's that borderline in between. I would say between. It's just on the other side of the line from Nevada in California. It's the Sierras. if you've heard of the Donner Party and the story of how they got stuck in a torrential snowstorm and ended up having to eat each other, that's the Sierras we're talking about. Anyways, I used to work in that. I used to build houses in that. So we would frame houses even in the wintertime, and we would get that same thing. It would rain, and then it would freeze, and then it would snow, like on the second story when there was no roof. So we would spend days just with torches trying to chip out with bars and picks and anything else we could, as much ice as we could, and then melt the rest of it down, and then push it out with brooms and stuff like that, trying to get it cleaned up so that we could keep working and stuff like that. We would spend hours, like I said, if not days, on some of that stuff. It was wild. Not my favorite thing to do, but it was definitely interesting work to do, though. Like, I feel like my brain got lots of activity doing those kind of things. Definitely worked out your body. But it was rough work for sure. And then you had the doubly part of it, where then you had to go find lumber in your piles of lumber. And those were normally all frozen together, so you'd have to get big sledgehammers to smack them so that they would break the ice, and then you'd have to torch those down in order. It was a thing. Like, we were spending more time trying to get everything to a state where then we could actually work than probably actually working. That was always a rough part about construction in the snow in the wintertime. Seemed like you were wasting a lot of time on frivolous things, unfortunately. Tahoe knows how to break the ice. But I like that. I do know how to break the ice. I still break the ice. Actually, when we do have snow and stuff, I usually go and help my neighbors clean their driveways and walkways and stuff like that. So Tahoe knows how to break the ice in more ways than one. But yeah. I always feel bad for anybody that does move into the area that I live now, so in Reno, because we are just on the other side of the Sierra Mountains. So all of that weather and moisture and stuff like that, if it makes it over top of the pass, over top of the mountains, we are basically the bottom side of that. We're a little high up there, like let's say like halfway down. But it just rolls right through here most years. This year's been very light. Like, I'm very surprised by the amount of weather that we have not gotten. So I say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. It may say that we are a desert, but we do get tons of snow here. So it does happen. Okay, let's see. Where did we leave off last week? We were working on... We got page 8, I think, pretty much settled in. Page 8 was this one, the adjustments that we made, put in the new boxes and stuff like that. Much better presence on what we're doing. We were working on that, and then we were... Oh, that's right. 10, we needed to figure out the wording, a little bit of changes there. And I think we got 11. No, 10 and 11 might need a little adjustment here. So I think that's kind of where we left off. Don't think there are any others. Let me check my progress list. Ooh, which does remind me, I'll try to do that a little bit later. That's fine. Okay. So we need to me bring up. It's nice to have the layout up so I can see what everything looks like in the sequence. I don't think he's exclaiming this. I think that needs a change. Yeah, I think that'll work better. Because then it stops the sentence when he says it. Hey, thank you, Sonny, for putting your points towards our assistant patch. Oop, looks like he's left his normal position, so. I just checked my cameras real quick. Let's see. Back over here. I was able to move it. He's up in his little bassinet now. Just hanging out. I gotta figure out whether or not I wanna. So he's got two of these little bed type things. One he never uses. It's about halfway up on this little cat tree. I'm trying to decide if I cut that one out, because he likes being up here, but if I cut that one that's midway up out and I drill some holes in it and put it over top of the heater vent, if he would sleep in that. If that would be better for him. Because sometimes he, like you, if you all saw the beginning of the stream here where I showed him laying on the floor, he's comfortable-esque, kind of. It looks uncomfortable to me, but he's okay with it. He's happy with it. But I wonder if I can make him a little bit more comfortable by putting a little, basically like a little heated bed down there for him. I don't know. I gotta play with the idea in my head some more. Okay, back to our box. What a strange box. It doesn't look like any of the ones I usually play in. It's the way I hear it in my head at the moment. Okay, that one's a 6, that one's a 6.2. Let's get that 6 on that one. Let's separate these a little bit more. Okay, try that. So I have to be careful. Sometimes depending on how I want the implementation of the words to go, I can connect the word bubbles together like I have here. Show you what that looks like overall. Or they can be separated by themselves so that they have a clear time gap between them. Strange box. No, I think they do need to be connected like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, because we start up here with our eyes and we roll down into that stuff. Let's take these objects. Just move those up just a little bit. Smidgen. Yeah, I'm questioning this. Maybe they should be separate? What a strange box. Doesn't look like any of the ones I usually play in. Let's see. Let me go to I want to go to, where's my story at? Book 3. There we go. Okay, let me see if I can swap over to this and hopefully it doesn't crash. Ooh, doesn't like it already. Okay, so we gotta find the part. Okay, here it is. What a strange box. I think that's, yeah, what a strange. We're checking the spelling and stuff like that. Box. Let's see. Doesn't look like any of the ones I usually. Doesn't look like any of the ones I play in. Okay. Okay, so it says that's okay. Let's make sure this Grammarly's working here. Thought I shut off Grammarly for. Interesting. Integrated into Safari. What a strange. Any of the ones, okay, I changed any of the ones. Any of the ones I usually. Aha. USUALLY play in. Okay. Apostrophes. So this is how, when I'm going through and checking to make sure that the spelling's right, I have a Google Docs open with the quote-unquote manuscript on it, which is kind of not really a manuscript. It's just my dialogue that I have spaced out into what's on each page. And this way I can throw the stuff in here and have it spell check and make sure basic structures are okay. And then I also have some extras that I write down, like ideas that I have if I get to a point where I need to maybe change a page or compress pages or like do certain things like that. We've done a couple of those on stream here. And then I can look at these and be like, oh, I can either pull from this or come up with an idea that's similar or do something like that. So these are kind of like my overflow ideas sometimes. Okay, so punctuation looks like it's okay. It's good. Let's get rid of Safari. Minimize. Woo, there we go. I think that's going to be okay at the moment. What a strange box. doesn't look like any of the ones I usually put. Yeah, I think that's fine. Export. Page 10. Replace. Okay. It's always hard to figure out if I hear something or say something in my own way, how do I make sure that that comes across in the actual written text, and how does that represented with the illustrations too? Like I was saying, do I connect these two boxes, or does separating them give them a little bit more reason to pause when you're reading it, kind of thing? So I don't know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. I think I'm happy with that. Sweet. On to number 11. So we did some changes on 11 here. Still has some of the old ways. Is this put together? And I added this one. The question is, does this get... Weird, my people usually let me play in boxes. This one is all messed up. I feel like I've seen one like this before. I can't remember where. Maybe I should check it out first. I think I've done it right. I wish you could get rid of Copilot off of searches. So dumb. Okay, so this is called an ellipsis. The little dots. I was just looking that up real quick. Which is used in writing to indicate a pause, a break in thought, or the omission of something. It can also signify that a word or phrase is omitted in a sentence. In text messaging and informal writing, it may represent a series of dots or a lack of punctuation. I feel like it means like a longer pause, not just a pause. Now, Wikipedia's not going to help me with that. Okay. Maybe I should elongate the maybe. Maybe I should check it out first. Maybe that's what I need to do. But I gotta figure out how to do that. And still make it fit. Where is our docs? Let's find this. Send you back over again. Maybe I should check it out first. Interesting. Yeah, but how do you elongate it? Or maybe we just leave that up to the reader? Questions. Tell if this is still okay. Let's look. I'm gonna elongate the word maybe. Consonant lengthening. Prolong the articulation of the consonant sounds in maybe. For example, say maybe e to elongate the word. Vowel lengthening. Extend the duration of the vowel sound in the word maybe, for example. Mastering vocal techniques. How to stretch and elongate word sounds. No, how do you do it in writing? Don't want an essay extender. Google search is not helping. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave it at the moment. Can't seem to find a good, you can basically do it any way you want. That one's weird. That one's gonna trip me up a little bit because I think I do want to figure out how to elongate that. Maybe. Let's try that. look bad. Grammarly doesn't have a problem with it. Should be a comma. Maybe I should check it out first. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna grab a different grammar checker. There are lots of free online grammar checkers. I'm just gonna back myself up and just double check again. Deep check? What's a deep check? Additional writing issues. Okay, what does it say? On one writing issue. The heck is. Oh, I pressed something else, which is something I may have to pay for? It says it's okay. I don't think that was the best place to check that. Let's check. Let's go to this one. Doesn't like the maybe. Okay. Okay, not gonna give me any suggestions. Fine. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say that the maybe is spelled wrong. Okay, so we're getting into a gray area where I just want to change the shape of this one. People usually let me play in boxes, but this one's all closed up. You like a text different size, 18, 16. Yeah, I wonder if I need to put a little more separation between this one and this one. I feel like it needs more time between these two thoughts. Weird. Usually let me play in boxes, but this one is all closed up. I feel like I've seen one like this before. I can't remember where. I have an idea. Which way does our page go? Okay, cool. We've got plenty of room over here then. Maybe I connect these two? This one maybe like this. Fine. Back. Let's move character over just a little bit here. We'll get him a little bit more centered. Give us just a hair bit more room. Like I said, sometimes we do have to do a bunch of micro adjustments on these things. Weird. My people usually let me play. Okay. It's on the wrong side. We have all kinds of issues today. Okay, yeah, definitely needs to be on that side. Definitely not the right shape though yet. Almost needs a different type of layout. Almost want these ones. I want that one up high. I want these down low. I kind of want to separate the top half of the page and the bottom half of the page with part of this. Because when they're like this, it's like you're reading it like blah, blah, blah. But I want to separate them somehow. I want to make him smaller. I want the page to be full still. What does it look like on our layout? Okay, so these two could make him a little smaller. What is our next page? Okay, yeah. Something just feels off. Let's grab all of that. Select all. Let's move that up a little bit. So get rid of this old one. That doesn't mean anything anymore. Maybe something like that. So I gotta be careful not to get it too close to that cutoff line. Things are gonna get a little dicey if I'm not careful. Damn it. Keep doing Oh, I know what I can do. Let's push this in a little bit more. Let's get rid of our extra spaces here. Put in. And not to cover up his whiskers, but I think we might have to a little bit here. A wee little bit. Okay, so I think that's okay. Let's go do this. We're gonna do a different type of bubble than we've done before. Okay, yeah, I think I've got a better feeling for that. This one appears wrong. This one feels weird. I also think that one feels weird too. We're getting closer though, so that's good. Is she jumping on the cat? Oh, okay. So are you playing with the cat? Oh, you're getting your toy. Good girl. You're gonna get that. Play with that. I can't play right now. Sorry, I'm working. Because I'm gonna come try though. Is she trying to play with me? Where are you going? Silly dog, she's playing with me. Okay, back to what we were doing. I got distracted. We need to add. Get that back down to 6. No, back down to 6. I want this right above. I want this one to be straight down. Okay, yeah. And then I gotta figure out what this one's gonna look like. Let's command this one, this one, this one, this one. Let's see. Yeah, better. that. Okay, so some of the things that I am realizing when crafting some of these pages and stuff like that is you can throw all of the wording in up at the top like I had before, where I just kind of crammed everything up above the character. Or if you separate them by location on the page, it has a different effect on how you read it. So this top one here, this is the first thing that our main character thinks and pops up in his head. And then in descending order, because we're going down the page, each one subsequently you read after that. So visually we have information telling us how this is working. And then the scale and size, like this one is a 19 for the font, that one's an 18, this one's down to a 14. So it's a descending thought process, I think is what I'm trying to get out of this. Kind of the idea. I know I'm overthinking it, but still, that's the way I roll. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay. We are going to, in about a minute and 30 seconds, we're going to take our first break here. Probably go grab something to drink. Walk around for a minute. So let's swap over to our camera here. I wonder, is our assistant in his bed? Nope, he's not in his bed right now. That's fine. We will put it on the outside camera for the moment. In about, you can see it up there, about a minute. We'll go on that break, but we'll go from here. But yeah, we'll be back after that. So this way you don't miss anything. Well, I'm just going to pause whatever I'm working on. We're going to run 3 minutes of ads during that time, and then we'll come back and we'll keep working on stuff. Hopefully a little walk around the house will jumble up some ideas for how to make this all work a little bit better. We'll see. But stick around. Be right back. Okay. I have returned. Hey, there's a B-Shack that popped in. And an Alex. Hello. Welcome. Alright. Break time has ended. Our assistant is patiently waiting for the heater to turn on again. Don't know if it's going to. We're up to 36 degrees outside right now, so I don't know, maybe in a little bit, but he would definitely appreciate it to be more often than not, but we'll see. Alright. Back to the things. I think this is looking oh, I gotta add the little, before I do that, I need to add the little point for it. Pull this down, let's make him a little bit bigger. Let's fill up this. Fill it up just a little bit more. There we go. Let's look at that. See what that looks like trimmed wise. Yeah. Better. Okay, cool. So I can either put it down here. I can put it here. It's like it's weird to be there though. No, it does. Okay. I did want to put it there because then it puts this one kind of out on an island by itself. It's like a small afterthought is what it is. Okay. How's everybody's Monday going? Alex, if you're still here, how are you doing? How are you doing, B-Shack? I know you said you were working from home today. Can't remember, where is it? If you're still in here, let me know, where is it that you work? I have a vague memory of it. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's bugging me. Hey, thank you, Sunny, for gifting some subs. I appreciate it. Gifted one tier 1 sub, and that one went to Asker team. I don't have no idea who that is. Maybe somebody that just kind of came by. I still don't understand how the subs work. If it's just based off of anybody that's come by, or maybe is it based off of followers? Is that what it is? It seems random. It seems like it's not based off of the people that are actively in the chat. Anyone that stopped by. Okay, so they don't even have to be not subscribe, but follow the channel, then they just can be like, if we were up on the main Twitch channel hub, if somebody just happened to scoot by and look for a second, then they technically could possibly get a sub then. Why do I not like this for some reason? I don't like it for some reason. Okay, let's look up anime word bubbles. Let's see what. I may have to do some research into. Yeah, because I don't think this is going to show me. Okay. Let me grab. Leave this here for a second. I'm going to look into a couple books. Look into my famous one, Comic Party. Let me browse around and see what combos how they do certain combinations with word bubbles. If I don't drop the book on the keyboard, that would be nice. Okay, so let's see. Nope. Some of them don't have points on them. Some of the manga pages, when the characters talking, they don't all have points indicating who they're coming from. There's one that has 3 that are connected to each other. That's where the combination of these two genres, these two worlds, kids book and like the manga style. Don't know which one to pull on for this. Maybe I should put it down here. Let's try it down below. Don't want it down here. I know it looks like he's tooting it. No toots words. I could connect this one to this. Question is, I don't think I have any pages where we don't have arrows connecting to the character. That one's descending and then into him. Name there. That one's got a little cragginess to it. That one makes sense. Unless when it doesn't have a bubble, it's more of a flying away. Okay. I think it definitely needs to come from up here. Weird, my people usually let me plain boxes, but this one is all closed up. Feel like I've seen one like this before. I can't remember where. Maybe I should check it out first. I think we got the wordings right. There's just something about the way this is connected that I'm just not feeling. It definitely needs a curve. Okay, well, maybe what I'll do... Not make any progress on... Ooh, that's ugly. Well, not do that. Okay, let's save this for now. We're gonna come back to this page. Actually, we're gonna resave it again. Let me mark it down as one that needs to be worked on still. Let's change the other one. And we're gonna swap over and do some other stuff then. Safari. Okay, so I want to play with some other things here instead. Maybe we'll come back to this later. Sometimes you have to step away from something that you're working on. Give it a little time, let it roll around in your head. Come back, maybe another day. Try something different. Maybe you watched a TV show, or in my case, watch an anime and see something. You're like, oh, that might work, and then you can try some more stuff. So sometimes it's okay to put something on hold for the moment. Definitely want to look through some more books and see if there's anything else we can do with this. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Something else that I wanted to play with. Started questioning this a little bit. Let's see. Ah. Try that. Oops. Shift. There we go. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do. No, let's do that. Make that one the lighter one. Light. That one light. Okay. Let's take. Let's see. I think this one needs to be a multiply. Yes, multiply for that. Multiply for that. I'm still here. Work busy. Oh, thank you for sticking around, Alex. I appreciate that. Okay. I gotta figure out which one I like better. I think I might like this one better. Dang it. Okay, so the question is then, we have all of this real estate on the front of the box. What else can we put on it? Like, some of the stuff that I've done on these other ones is I put like little pieces of tape with words on them. We can do that. Let me grab. Yeah, late. Center that. Okay, so we've got a piece of tape there. It's fine. We do have a real estate here. I could do something like I did. I'm watching Fate Strange Fake. Yes, I saw that is the new series that's on there. I don't know how. I've been so confused by the other parts of that series that I'm like, I don't know how I feel about trying out another one. Did you watch the prequel? I watched. I don't quite know which ones I've watched. I may or may not have watched them completely out of order, and I'm not sure how to tell. I tried to look up like a list that showed which order I should watch them in, and it's kind of like the Star Wars thing where you can watch them in chronological order, like the time they came out, or the order that they think that they should go in. So, I'm like confused. Yeah, Fate. There was like an hour-long prequel to it. Like the professor with the black hair was the boy Weaver that survived one of the wars. I've seen the one where I watched the Saber where God, it doesn't matter. I could say Saber, but they're all Sabers. That's the class that they are. I've gone through several of them. I don't even know how to describe it. Fate Zero is the prequel to Fate Stay Night. Unlimited Blade Works. They are the only two you need to watch unless you want to go down an immense rabbit hole. Okay, I believe I watched those two. Fate Zero. Did I watch Fate Zero? Okay, I might have to look it up. Let's see. Yes, I believe I watched Fate Zero. That's the Saber that I remember. And then I believe I watched Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works because that's when he comes back. I watched the one also in like Egypt. I'm so confused by them. I don't know. I watched the one where the one gal comes back because she's like supposed to mediate the tournament or whatever. She's got the banner and she runs around. But she's not one of the main combatants. She's just kind of like the observer. I don't know which one that one is. I did. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know if I can look it up on my Crunchyroll anymore. That might have been before I had an account when I was bumming it off of somebody else. I think that's my problem with the series is that I have them all jumbled up in my head now to the point where I don't know which one it. I don't know which one is which. Living Works was awesome. I missed the Egypt one. Yeah, there was one. It was almost. I didn't finish it. I couldn't quite tell what the fuck was going on. Were they from the future and they were going back to change stuff in the past? In the past competitions, like did they have the technology, or was it just kind of a model because they were trying to save? Like there was some technology that was involved with it, but yet it was based around ancient times and different empires and stuff like that. Alexander the Great, yes, that one. Yeah, that's the one where I keep thinking the Egypt one, but that's the one where I forget what her name is. Yeah, anyways. How fate works. That's just how fate works. It's a mess. I had to go out of the community. Alternate reality. Yeah, it's like I said, it feels so weird, and I don't know if any of it has to do with connected to the games that they made too, or it's so like the animation and stuff on it is beautiful. Character designs and stuff like that are great. Like the one where they had like Jack the Ripper and stuff in it, that one was a great one. Those like games are completely different. I think that makes it worse. I think that throws me more for a loop. I don't know if that makes it better or not. My first time of hearing Jack the Ripper, it was one of those. Damn it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, it was the Assassin class. Assassin of Black. Oh, it was Fate Grand Order. That's what it was. There were some fucked up characters in that one. Sentinel? Maybe a Sentinel? Yeah, but that one was the Fate Grand Order. Fate Grand Order. Do I get a synopsis? The Fate Grand Order is a turn-based... Oh, that's the game. No, maybe Grand Order was the one... Sheesh. There are too many. There are mobile games. There's so much. Yeah, they've got too many. Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia, Camelot, Grand Temple of Time. Jesus, those are all games. I think those are all games. IGN has an article how to watch the anime series. Yikes. Grand Order is its own story. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, that one has like Dark Saber in it and stuff like that. I feel like that's the one where they go back in time. And there's no synopsis anywhere of this. How to watch the Fate series. Oh my gosh. Yeah, too many. This is as bad as Call of Duty. They come out with one every year. Holy smokes, they come out with 2 a year. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm getting off of that because that's gonna throw me for a loop. Not ready for loops in my life. Oh, but that was when he slept with Rin's sister, no? Dude. Apocryphia is the Darksaber. Yeah, but it's the same model. It's the same character design, but just the old original saber, but looks like it's yeah, it still trips me up because there's a class which is what thing they are, like saber or lancer or bowman or whatever the Goliath, you know, like they have classes that they can summon or that is attached to a person, and then depending on which historical figure gets reincarnated as that class, then they have different abilities and aspects to them. And then, like you said, then there's it's beyond me. Like I feel like I'd have to do a serious deep dive into it to really get it down. There was one where she started out good, but then went evil. I'm telling you, man, this rivals the Monogiri's series and level of confusion between shows. Yes. I don't get. Maybe they have different writers or something like that. Maybe they have different studios that are putting stuff together for that. So I look at stuff like the Gundam series, Bandai's Gundam series, and they do a weird thing where it's not necessarily disjointed, but they do have alternate universes. Like they literally have come out and said, no, this is another universe, you know, G Gundam, where they do boxing matches in their mechs and stuff like different universe kind of things. But they have certain universes that are, or stories that are connected, and the universes are connected. But it's essentially the same story, written, the same idea or plot stuff for the stories, just rewritten over and over again in a different style or different, and that's where their universes come from. But it's very similar to that, but it's not disjointed like this. Like there has to be something that you can, like I was trying desperately to hold on to something in the Fate series where I can be like, okay, if the class system is the same every time, and I can hold on to that, and then something happens with that and changes, and it's like, okay, well that doesn't fucking matter anymore. So what is it that I can, okay, the characters, and then those changes, okay, and they can be swapped around. It's like, okay, no, they can't hold on to those. Like, what the fuck? What am I taking from piece to piece here that I'm not understanding? I believe it's the same studio. I believe it's just a lot of what ifs. Gotcha. That's kind of where I landed on it. It's them, but even then, it's because they do different periods of time and stuff too. It's like if they had based it just on modern today, modern Japan, and they just rewrote stories, weird random stories, but that was the consistency that stayed with them, then that would make sense. But they don't even have that because they just jump through time and space and location, and I'm waiting for the one where they're in space, which I probably already have, but I just don't know about it. There's no cohesion at all. Yes, just using characters with a basic theme to tell a story. Yeah. Like, very basic. Like, I can look and say the actual art style is probably the main thing that's consistent across them, but that's probably about it. Like, I'm barely hanging on to that, and that one's rough to hold on to. It's like, no, don't make this part go away, no. Like this better. I think that's the hard part, is like, I'm interested in the art style, I'm interested in the characters and the beautiful animation and stuff like that, but the cohesion really, like, it throws me out of it. It's really hard. Okay, I think I like this better than I like. Okay, so train of thought, what I had going in my head when I was like, maybe I should play with the cover a little bit more again. We had done a bunch of work on the back. We put our second character on. We kind of, gave away what's going to be happening in the second one. Put the boxes here and stuff like that, and I was happy with this idea of the adopted animals box. I was like, okay, I like this. This connects us back to our first book and everything like that. And I was thinking about it. I was like, this kind of comes in later in our story, right? That comes up pretty close to the beginning. So, but the whole idea is that it's a surprise. The box party surprise. So what if we change this over to just a normal brown box and kind of lend itself to this being, since this is the front of the book, we don't see this character yet. And our first 5 pages are focused around that idea. And then on page 9 is when we do a hot swap on people, and they're like, oh, wait a minute, this is not the same typical box kind of idea. So I was like, okay, so maybe this fits in with the beginning of those first few pages, and this fits more with the end of the book when you get to the end of the story and you flip to the back, and there they are. So I was like, okay, maybe this does need to be the brown box and not the white one. Kind of my thinking behind it. It's kind of where my brain was going, and I was like, I should play with that a little bit and see. I gotta decide whether or not I want to put something, like I just kind of scribbled his name on here just for funsies. Something else on there, but I had the buttons. this down to 0.5. You just want a cohesive story, man. Oops, that's not the one I want. That one. There we go. Hey, thank you, Alex, for putting in your points there. Let me... Aha. Resistant is back over in his little hovel. There he goes, waiting for the heater again. That's his life. Don't like any of those. Let's move this out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, better. Okay. I kind of liked it better when it was like that. Let's go there. Okay, can make that a little bit better. Yeah. I don't want to make it look too perfect. I want it to be a little bit rough, but I do want to clean up some of the inconsistencies that are bothering me there. Okay. Let's get rid of these faces over here. We don't need those anymore. We're gonna keep that box. We don't have a barcode yet. All right. Who all is still here? Need and opinions. Do we like this version? Oops. This version of the cover compared to the other one with this box on it. And I'll swap back and forth a couple times here so you can see. Just a normal, like, this is the carrier type of box that you can get from an animal shelter. This is more of a like brown box that you get just at random. I kind of have an idea in my head that which one works better. I talked about that a little bit already, but you're biased. Which one do you? I'm biased as well. I think you like the first one better. I would have guessed, Sunny. The carrier? Yeah. I don't know. Both of them carry a very similar weight or connection to the story. I don't know which one would be better, though. And I can always change, like I just put his name on the front here, but we can always put something else there that would make it more fun and interesting. Go ahead and save that. Does it make it more of a surprise if we do this compared to the other one? Because the other one, the carrier one, I guess it kind of depends on how much of a secret I want to try to keep it right off the bat. And do I want kids to discover what's coming in the book, or do I want to give them a hint on the cover? So if you do the plain box, would the title be a decent thing to put in the middle of the box? Possibility. I don't think I can. I don't think I can change that now. So part of the setup that I have, because this is part of a series, I'll show you. You've probably seen it before already, but one of the things I wanted to do is make it so that the basic information, the name of this title or the series, and then the name of the book, those all stay in the same place. Kind of like if you've ever seen a shelf full of manga and stuff like that, it's all very similar in that way. Like they pick a layout and they just stick to it. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. I can make my stuff fit depending on what the wording is and stuff like that. So, but no, like I think in a different setting, Sunny, or a different setup than what I've put together, you're 100% right. Like putting that right on the middle of the box would be a brilliant idea. No, I think you're spot on with that. I think I handcuffed myself in a way that, unfortunately, I don't think I can do it unless I figure out some like creative way to maybe put that together. But then I would have it twice on here. So I don't know. Could put a picture of like shoes on there or something like that. Like it's a shoebox. A backwards Nike sign. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. I'm not pushing on that at all. I would like to keep doing these, not be sued under the rug for it. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Okay, we're having ideas. I love the brainstorming. I should put a backwards McDonald's logo on there. There we go. Wait, backwards M is still an M. Shoot. It's not gonna work. I sent it to you in Discord. Oh no. That's funny. I was talking to my daughter about that yesterday. Or not, was it yesterday? No, it was Friday. And we were talking about how anime do that all the time, where when they want to get around stuff like McDonald's or Starbucks, they'll just change it to like Bucks Star or McDonald's or something like that. Like they'll just slightly change it, or they'll flip the arch upside down, or make it like a U, or like, but it'll still be yellow at the same time. So like they try to get away with some of that stuff. They probably do like 99% of the time, but it always cracks me up the interesting ways they try to fit it in. Even as something as simple as like Star Coffee or something like that. You want to go to Star Coffee? Like, yeah, that's funny. I should put a picture of Mickey on there. Oh no, I mean a generic mouse that has nothing to do with Disney. Just a couple little. It'll be fine. We'll just put put a couple, like. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. This is not Mickey. This is Steamboat Willie. That's much different. That wasn't the Fate series. That's funny. On a steamboat. Yeah. Mickey didn't go to public domain. Steamboat Willie went to public domain. Snoopy went to public domain. I know that. They're never going to give up Mickey. I think that one has a stipulation that the last living member of the Walt Disney family has to die, and then 50 years has to go by before it becomes public domain. I believe is the condition that they have set up currently for that one. If I remember correctly. Okay, we got about 50 seconds before our next break here. So let's switch over to our live cam at the moment. We'll pause working on the cover at the moment. Maybe we'll... Yes, thank you. Ooh, save my work.
Sunny underscore says save your work.
Thank you, Sunny. We're going to run 3 minutes of ads. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna take a break, walk around. I still got a little bit to drink, so I don't need any of that. Maybe I'll grab a snack. And then after the break is done, we'll come back and we'll keep working on stuff. So, but yeah, that's the plan. Gonna start here shortly. But yeah, stick around. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. Okay, I returned just in time. Oh, hi, Sora. Okay, looking at... Did my little walkabout, but then I grabbed a book off my shelf and was looking through again for some more word bubble examples. So I grabbed Beaten book 1. I wish I had lots of money. I'd buy way more books, probably. So they do, if they connect the two, interesting, very different setup on this one. Crap. Let's go back. All right. Last hour here. It's a different way. I don't know if I can pull that one off or not. We can try. We could try. Yeah, I think we're gonna we'll try out the cover like this and see what people think. Maybe get some more opinions later today. Let's take... walk over to here. We're going to play back and forth a little bit. Let's just go this. That's just gonna not work at all. That's fine. Trying not to cut off its tail. Yes, Willie. I went to the public domain. It went to, oh yeah, yes, Willie. That should be an emote. Button's going, Yeah, I should do that, huh? For the one for, no, not that one. This one you're talking about. I'd have to check to see if I have any more. I think I have an animated, I have 3 animated emote slots. I have 2 bonus ones. I don't think I'd have to get rid of one to put one in, I believe, based off of my list that I have sitting next to me. I might even have an base. I think I wrote it down at one point. Where's my list? Okay. No, I didn't write that one down. Okay, I'll have to add that to my list of ones I want to play with. Okay, we gotta go over here real quick. The heater's on, the legs are stretched out. He's trying desperately to lay on the carpet of the the cat tower at the same time. It does not look comfortable. It does not look comfortable at all. Silly cat. So I have a new PC build. I'm pulling the trigger on. Oh, yeah, you had talked about that last time. That's exciting. Is it the one you were telling me about last time that was going to cost like 4,000? Are you replacing sent you a picture of what it looks similar to. 3.3? Okay. Is there anything that you saved from your last one? I think you said you saved not the RAM, but the... Ooh, that's sick looking. I do like that. GPU and NVMe. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because you're going to get a whole new case, power supply. I think I talked about that last time, which means you're going to be new cooling system. Are you doing motherboard and everything else too? Are you buying a pre-built motherboard and all the whistles? Gotcha. Are you going water cooled or no? That is sick looking though. I do like that. AIO. No pre-built. Okay. Where are you building that through, are you buying all the pieces and stuff through like Newegg, or I don't even know if they're around anymore. They used to be the place that everybody would go. Remember Remy talking about that long time ago? Newegg and Amazon. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely outside of the box where I want those. Boo. Go back up there. Well, I thought that might be a good idea. That was a bad idea. Well, that's exciting. That should give you a huge bump in performance and everything. 90% of your stuff is already saved on your hard drive, your NAND? No, your... God damn it, I can't even remember the name of it. I have your shopping list. Did you send me your shopping list? Ooh, so pretty. Oh my god. Like the fans, yep, power supply, AMD. Oh, colored wireless 24 pin. Visible RGB extension cables. Got the RAM. Yup. Case. AMD, nice. Huh? No, they're okay. Thank you though. Dreamer's giving the cat a special. This is not associated with the treat that we're going to give him. This is his normal daily. I don't even call it a treat, but like we're trying to give him an extra little snack during the day that has extra like fattening nutrients in it to bulk him up a little bit, because he got really skinny for a hot minute here. So he's over there getting a little something. Are you cold? I'm okay. Thank you, though. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. That's the best one I've come up with so far. Yeah, okay. This. Okay, let's save that. Let's export that. Export, replace. Okay. Let's go here. Let's relink that one. We need page 10. 10. Place. Cool. Bed. That one's correct now. This one needs to be changed. Number 11. Place. Bed. Okay. What a strange box. It doesn't look like any of the ones I usually play in. Weird. My people usually let me... I did it again. God damn it. Did it again. I used the same word twice. Ah, dang it. Rewriting the story as we go. Let's move this down. So what I'm looking at here is, trying to circle it for you. Right there, and right there. I have the word play twice. So on the same spread, really close together in conjunction with each other, which means we are possibly saying the same thing twice, which we don't want to do. So doesn't look like any of the ones I usually play in. My people usually, yeah, we're invoking the play twice. Fuck, I did it again. I keep trying to get away from that, but I keep using the same. Maybe I should cut. Maybe I should cut this. Mail back to the drawing board. Okay. Let's duplicate this for now. We'll leave that one as is. I want to combine some things. Okay. These, delete. That one's got the space there. Okay. I feel like I've seen one like this before, but I can't remember where. Okay, I gotta try to figure out how to combine the sentences. Get rid of this. I probably, this is probably the most rewriting I've had to do on any of the stories. I'm like, feel like no, maybe not. Maybe number 2 I had a little bit more. I did. Yeah, I did some more stuff on that one. Oh, okay. I think I've got it. I think I have an idea. Okay, that should be correct. Yeah. Okay. Size font that is too big. Okay. Let's change this to 6. Not do that. Let's make this all 18. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're gonna go with yes. I think I'm getting there. There we go. I think we moved it around. This one is all closed up. Maybe I should check it out first. I might have to split those up into 2. Why did that get so thick or so thick? That's the wrong direction. Might have to get rid of that. I feel like I've seen one like this, but I can't remember where. Okay. Still check our story. What a strange box. Doesn't look like any of the ones I usually play. I feel like I've seen one like this before, but I can't remember where. This box is all closed up. Maybe I should check it out first. Better. Something wrong with how this words out, though. Google Docs. Go to our story. Let's find that page so we can make sure that we're typing this out correctly. Let's see. Okay, not too far. Maybe, let's see. Okay, buttons. Okay, let's get rid of this. I feel like I've seen one like this. But I can't remember where. Okay, that's fine. Since this box is all closed up, comma, maybe I should check it out first. Okay, that's signed me out of that for some reason. Okay. Weird. Okay. Looks like everything else is fine except for that maybe. Let's I was gonna leave it up to the reader, but I can't trust the readers. That would be bad. Okay, so we're setting up for the next bit. Yes, okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of the 3 dots there. Really want to do I don't know how to make this work quite yet. I feel like I'm right there though. I feel like it's really close to being what I want. I can taste it, I can feel it. I think we're getting the same effect here that I was talking about. Okay, cool. I think that's better. There we go. Let's save that one. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. We'll save it. We'll export it over to our template real quick. Please find our layout, not our template. We will relink that. If I didn't do the embedding, it would leave it just fine. But I could swap it, or I could save it, and it would change it for me. Is what it would do. Okay, what a strange box. Doesn't look like any of the ones I usually play in. I feel like I've seen one like this before, but I can't remember where. Since this box is so close up, maybe I should check it out first. I do like the extra maybe on that. sure to save this one. Okay. Back over here. Change. Okay, so we definitely set up our exploration with that. I feel like that's better. Yeah, there's 2 surprises for the price of 1 in this book. I may have to look at that across these pages too. We've got, maybe it's about time we get Buns a little surprise. Buns, we have a surprise for you. And then surprise, like we're using that word a lot. Yeah, I really wish I could look at moving some of these pages around. I would love number 9 to be on the next page of one of these. I can't move anything from 12 on. I would have to combine something in here to push these down or swap something. Like if I could swap 9 and 10. That doesn't work. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay that we have all of those surprises because it is the box party surprise. So the box is the main subject, which definitely we get a little distraction here at the beginning with which box is it, and then the new box comes in, and then the surprise keeps happening. There's lots of surprises across this book this time. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. Might be running out of gas for the day already on some of this. Like I said, don't want to push yourself too hard. Like you don't want to crush yourself trying to get all this figured out.
Yeah.
Let's go do some paperwork real quick. Pardon me. I'm going to take a bunch of these pages and move them over to finished, do not touch, status, they do not need to be messed with anymore. I think everything down here is good to go. There's good to go.
Yeah.
Beginning of our book is good to go. The first 2 pages there. I think that one's good. The one we did, number 8, that one's good now. I'm gonna change that. Okay, so the only 2, there's a couple here that I need to play with a little bit still. Page, I'm gonna move page 10 to done as well. That's the one we did today, mess with a little bit. That one's that one. 11, I'm still a little out on. We still have page 2 and page 3 to work on a little bit. I think I could be done with page 3, which is our title page up here. There's a possibility I could add something. Maybe. I think that's kind of why I'm leaving that one up in the air at the moment. Page 2 is our, it's not a blank. Let's go ahead and bring that up. So that's the dedication. Let's go ahead and export that though, so that it's in the right place. Page 2, okay, good. Put that in layout. Relink here, page 2, please. Bam, there we go. Okay, so that's our dedication page. And then paste. This one is going to get relinked to page 1. There we go. Because that's the way that goes. It's weird, the setup, how it works out. So because we have one page at the end, this is our this is where Ingram Spark puts their information on the last page. I think I can technically print on that if I wanted to. Yes, I could. I could print something on that, but that might mess up their print information barcode, stuff like that. So I was like, nah, just leave that open. That's fine. But the first page, that one's completely blank. So I was like, oh, I'll have fun. I'll do something on that one. That's okay. Okay. I think we're looking pretty snazzy on that stuff. Still gotta make some decisions on the cover. Have some work to do on the blurb. Let's see, how much time do we have left? We've got about 20 minutes left for the stream here. I could go look at the blurb and see if there's something I want to do with it. Maybe. I don't like this blurb currently. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of that at the moment. Go ahead and get rid of 11 at the moment. A little time has gone by and Buttons has grown quite a bit. When a surprise box arrives, it seems like all fun games until a small kid named Patch pops out. Two become inseparable friends, ready for endless adventures. Let's see. Go to my docs real quick. Okay, there it is. I've got a bunch of different. This one. Inseparable friends ready for endless. Let's take this copy. Let's put it up the front. This one? That's that. In Buttons in the Box Party's surprise, a little time has gone by, and Buttons has grown quite a bit. When a surprise box arrives, it seems like all fun and games until a small kitten named Patch pops out. The two become inseparable friends ready for endless adventures. Turning about let's see. Let's see. Two become inseparable friends. Well, that's not what I wanted at all. What do I have written down here? I'm trying to. I've got a bunch kind of combined together. Remember we worked on this before, where I had a bunch of different versions. I did it again. I wrote a bunch of different versions off of one that we had gotten kind of close to, and different wordings on. So I'm trying to pick and choose right now. Discover the magic. Finding a friend where you least expect it. No, let's get rid of that. I think there's a better way to put this sentence in there, but I don't quite know what it is yet. Let's see. A little time has gone by, and Buttons has grown quite a bit. When a surprise box arrives, it seems like all fun and games until a small kitten named Patch pops out. Celebrate determination. No, that one was not good. Or we done like turning. Turning in ordinary day into the start of a lifelong friendship. It's one of the ones I on there. Oops. That's on the wrong tool. The button of the box bursts. A little time has gone by. I have to move some of that. My buttons has grown quite a bit. Um, Day strange by box, unlike any he had ever played in before. Now we're giving away too much. Let's go buy and buy this quite a bit. Surprise when IOUS mysterious box arrives. Mysterious new. Don't need all those spaces there. New box arrived. It seems like all fun and games until a small kid named I think I'm having a trouble with this one. Leaps out. Small kid named Patch. Seems like all fun and games until a small kid named Patch leaps out. Yeah, I don't like the word pops. Turning an ordinary weaving an ordinary day into the start of a lifelong friendship. Oh, that's fucking good. Sweet. So every time I try to write one of these blurbs on the back, I try to add little, and I've used the word weaving before. Maybe I shouldn't use that one then. I'd have to find a different word for it. Try to add like sewing terms to it each time. Discovering exciting surprises that spark his imagination and turn a patchwork, get it, patchwork, of moments into an unforgettable adventure. So that one's got patchwork. I think the first book has the weaving. Oh, interesting. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Heartwarming tales intertwining love, curiosity, and mischief, and how lost things can be rediscovered in the most unexpected way. Watch how one small kid's adoption stitches a tapestry of countless tales. Okay, so that's... Okay, so I haven't used weaving, haven't I? Weaving? I did. Continues Button's story as he gradually settles into this new family and home. Guided by curiosity, Button steps outside, discovering exciting surprises that spark his imagination and turn a patchwork moment. Oh, no, I didn't. Ah! I think I say it over here. Is an exciting series that weaves together true story. Yeah, I do. Okay. That's where the weaving comes in. I still like it. I still like it better. We double our weavings here, but maybe there's a better sewing term that I can use. Seam, stitch, no, back stitch, hem, dark pleat, gather, notch, bias, pattern, some tension, the more needle, thread, facing lining, zipper, embroidery, Zigzag stitch. I don't know what that's. Understitch. He's binding? No. Why was the driver making so much noise? Did she put her short earrings in there again? Yeah, that makes sense. She did go to school today without earrings on. Yeah, it was. She felt naked at getting ready to go into school. Ruffle. Some piping, binding. Quilt. That seam. Bias. State. Will. Not snap. Let. Walk. No. Okay. I'm gonna leave weaving for the moment. Don't think when mysterious new box arrives. Seems like I don't like it. Seems like all fun and games. Because he's cautious during that part of the story. He's not like he had fun beforehand. The one I have one day is people bring home. I don't want to say his people. When a mysterious new box arrives, it leaves buttons with more questions than answers. We need a connector piece between the mysterious box and Patch leaping out. Don't have much room here either. Buttons explores this new mystery. So I can go. Surprise box arrives. When a surprise box arrives. Seems like all fun games. Fun games. I gotta figure out a different way to say that, I think. Uh, Seems not harmless. Innocent? Like it seems innocent enough? No. I don't know. Feel like I'm coming up with goose eggs at the moment on some of this stuff right now. Feels like goose eggs. I don't know. I'm gonna pause there at the moment. Let's see if our system is still in his spot. We've got our last break for the stream coming up here in about a minute 40 seconds. So we'll swap over and check in, like I said, on our assistant who's just hanging out on top of the heater. It is currently okay. Nope, he's taking off. I think that's so fast. Mom's over by his food bowl, so he's like, food? He gets up and runs off. Okay, well, we'll swap to our outside camera then, and we'll check out what's going on out there. Interesting cloud patterns out there. We've definitely got some wind going on. Not down low, definitely way up high. Nice and sunny though. So, but yeah, we'll take that break and we'll come back afterwards. We'll roll up our stream for the afternoon. If we've got some people hanging around, maybe we'll see who we can raid with our currently 3 viewers. Yeah, if not, I'll see what's going on and then we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you all for sticking around. We'll do those ads and then we'll come right back. So. Okay. It's not done quite with our break yet, but I see Doggo is outside doing her patrols. Oh, she's on her way back to the door. Maybe? I'm just gonna go hide underneath where we can't see her. She has one little spot out there that she really likes to hide in, and then people can't see her. Silly dog. Alright, peoples. I looked around on my Twitch for raid stuff. I don't have anybody on that I know of at the moment. So we're just gonna roll up the stream for the afternoon. And we'll work on some more book stuff again on Wednesday when we come back on. So if you happen to see this, we do these streams live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. They're usually in the morning, debating on whether or not to change one of the days to later. If that's interest to you, let me know. I do have different social medias that you can always message me or tag me on or DM me in to say, yeah, you should do that. Or I also have a forum post thingamajig on my website, tahoeanime.com, where you could also send me a message through that. Or you can comment on the videos if you see them out and about on like YouTube or anything like that. Or drop in here and chat and just let me know. Be like, yeah, I would really like these if there was at least one in the afternoon, evening-ish time. Just kind of seeing what people think, want, ideas. Trying to figure it out. Especially as I move forward and try to do more stuff with getting things together like locally, doing meetings and stuff in person, and supporting my local SCBWI as well. Just trying to figure out all the things, trying to figure out what can be useful to people, how to get people connected and together on those things. So yeah, let me know what you think. All right, peoples, thank you, Sunny, thank you, Alex, thank you, Bshak. Who else was in here? I think that was it. Thank you all for coming in and watching this morning. Yeah, I will be back on Wednesday for another stream. Gotta go do fun stuff tomorrow. I gotta go take Dreamer's car to the dealership to get its normal service. So I will be out of the office for most of the day tomorrow, which will be fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. I'll be sitting in a dealership for like 2 or 3 hours, if not more. But things and stuff. All right, peoples, have a wonderful rest of your Monday afternoon, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.